Gmail seems strange and interfaces so that was all over the place, and I freaking love and hate it at the same time. I'm going to start with my likes and dislikes and show you a bunch of Gmail hacks that I used to tame the Gmail bees and make it work smarter. In my inbox, I have a number of unread and read items that I want to find a quick way to sort. So, I click the little gear icon and scroll down. Next, I click on Read First, which groups all the emails I have already read together so I can handle them. Below that, I get Everything Else, which is, well, everything else. Another way to accomplish that is to search with the type and read, which will display all the unread items in your mailbox. This is a slightly easier way to do it, of carrying it out, and the final option allows you to exclude social media and promotions from this so you can become really concentrated inside the box. We've all received emails that we know we should reply to, but we just don't feel like it right now. This is where the snooze feature comes in. Simply pick the email you want to respond to later, click the small clock icon, and set the timer for when you want to respond to it. You can choose a time slot tomorrow, or next week. For example, I'll snooze this email for Monday morning at 7 o'clock, click Save, and then I can deal with it at 9 o'clock to see all the emails you've snoozed. There's a little folder there called Snooze, and you can see that's the email. I can click on it to change the title time or just unsnooze it right now in the chaos that is the inbox. This is a really easy way to do this method to view all the emails you still need to respond to. Large attachments are sent frequently these days, but we didn't understand how much storage our Gmail users use in addition to the free storage we all receive when we sign up, so this is definitely something you should be aware of. Now that we have a new email composed, let's send this one as an attachment, thus I can attach a file by clicking the small paper clip icon. Alternatively, there is an option that appears to be a Google Drive insert files utilizing the drive directly next to that. Let me demonstrate the difference. I'm writing this email and would want your feedback. I'll choose a file from Google Drive that has a movie. Once I click on it, you will be able to notice that the video file is larger than 25 MB. This is a neat technique to transfer large files without really taking up extra space on your computer because you can't attach it to an email. What's really great about doing it this way is that it will be a link to my Google Drive. Is that if you're working on a document with someone, rather than having a million different versions of the same document sent back and forth via email, everyone can now view, edit, or comment on the same document. This means that there's only one version of the truth, and with Gmail, you can also set up a number of templates, which will speed up email responses. Take a look at this. It's actually quite helpful, so shift into gear. And click on that, then, click on the See All settings, and on the pinnacle you need to click on the tab that asserts superior. Click on that and you may see the second down is known as templates. By default it is disabled to flip common messages into electronic mail templates. Secure time. I'm going to permit that. Do not neglect to click Keep Adjustments. So how do you put this up? Well, let's faucet in our electronic mail. Let's consider that is the identical template I use over and over, and once more what I need to do is click on the choice dots at the lowest. Click on Templates, after which it is in choice there known as Keep Draft as a template, after which Keep New Template. Click on that. I need to offer it a call. You're extraordinary. That feels like a great call for this template, and there it's. So now how do you, in reality, use the template? Well, here is an electronic mail I need to answer with that template. So I open up the email, press the respond button, 3 little dots at the lowest, click on the template, and there may be my template virtually faucet on it, and there it's miles now of path. Your templates may be easy just like the ones that confirmed you, or you have links to documents and forms to really help your productivity and talk about templates. But what about email signatures? It is also superand #039. Funny, so I have my email, and instead of just tapping at the end of each email with my usual stuff, I would say hi blah blah name, and I have a link to my YouTube channel. Make a salad at home. The pen is great. Click on that pen and it says you are not a signature, but when I click on Manage Signatures it opens. Here I'm going to click Create a New Signature, and then I'm going to give the signature a name. I'm going to change it to my YouTube signature by clicking Create, and then I can paste this signal envelope next to it and add. Something else as information abroad. Don't forget to subscribe to Good Ideas, and here is my model. I can also say hello. Let's use this template for every new email or just when you reply. Many options that you can customize, and of course you can create several templates. So I have one and hashtag information abroad for my YouTube. For example, I have one Instagram account, so click on the link. The signature is there, but instead of a link to my YouTube channel, I'll link to this link. So get over it. .com is good. So now signatures to play, and you can switch between them by clicking the same changes, and that's how you use it when you write a new email. I said default to that particular signature. When I want to change it, my problem is clicking on the pencil and then pasting it on the other side. I receive a lot of emails, some of which I wish to save and some of which I should plainly discard right away. I want to utilize them for future searches, and I don't want them to show up in my inbox. So let me show you a shortcut to do that so you can see it here. Rather than using the Move to Folder with a filter, which is a nuisance in and of itself, Amazon sends me a lot of emails. I love them, but I don't want them cluttering my email, so I'm doing the right thing. Select Mute. After clicking on the email, it will remain in my mailbox, but just somewhat. Not in my inbox. To view every email I've put on mute, I search for label mute, and those are the emails that are for intermute. To reverse that, right-click on the specific email you want to unmute, and then select Unmute.